Alright, hello. So a little game may have come out last year by the name of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. And I may have been playing it almost non-stop since Christmas. Which means I formed some opinions. First of all, I absolutely love this game. And some of the levels are among my favourite ever Crash levels. So I thought I'd do a little quick top 5 favourite levels list. I'll not be including boss fights because that will be a separate video. And the inverted versions will not affect my judgment, no matter how bad they are. There are very few levels I dislike, so it's hard to narrow it down to 5. So if your favourite is not on this list, it doesn't mean I don't like it. Unless you're a maniac and love Crash Landed. It goes without saying these are my opinions, and you're allowed to disagree. Feel free to comment your favourite levels in the comment section. With that being said, let's start the countdown. In at number 5 is Blast to the Past, set in a prehistoric jungle, 88 million years BCB. That stands for Before Crash Bandicoot. I love the theming of dinosaurs, and this level is a classic Crash platforming level with an awesome grind section at the end as well. It's maybe a bit short and quite overlooked by most people, but personally I really enjoy it. And even if some of the enemies are, let's say, a little bit odd, it was the first level I got a Platinum Relic for, and I was not even going for it. Any level that doesn't make me rage gets bonus points in my books. In at number 4 is Draggin On, which is set in Tranquility Falls in the year 1402. Tranquility Falls is possibly the most beautiful dimension in the entire game. The way the dragons move elegantly through the air just looks magnificent. There's also a blue gem to be found in this level, and it's a nice little nod to Crash 2. You have to complete the level without breaking any boxes, which does sound easier than what it is. The level reminds me a bit of Slippery Climb, as you have to climb up the walls, and one mistake would almost certainly end in death. In at 3 is Hook, Line and Sinker, set in Salty Wharf in the year 1717. This level is where you are introduced to alternate dimension Torna, whose design I'm a really big fan of, for various reasons. I like how they gave her much more personality in this game. The level itself is a pirate themed level, which again is one of my favourite themes in games. The way in which you move from ship to save Crash and Coco is so cool. Plus Torna has her own unique controls and is by far the best of the new playable characters.
How many times have you beaten this clown anyway? 3. Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
In at number 2 is Snow Way Out, set in the 11th dimension in the year 1954. Wait, what is this? A snow-themed level in my top 5 levels? From someone that personally does not usually like snow or ice-themed levels due to slippery controls, it shows how much I enjoy the way Crash controls in this game. The ice doesn't really bother me. Most of the time. Polar, on the other hand, controls like a shopping trolley with 3 wheels. This level is classic platforming and is a real joy to play. It never really feels unfair and is challenging without being too difficult. In at number 1 is not really a surprise. I feel like a lot of people have this as their number 1 levels. It's of course Offbeat. Set just a few days ago in Mosquito Marsh, there's a good reason the level has become so popular among Crash fans. The soundtrack is really catchy. It even makes the way in which enemies move with the music completely unique. The platforming is on point. There's also a Spyro and Pura reference, and it even has a grind rail section. This level literally has everything you could want from a Crash level. There is so much to see, and when I first played this level it was instantly my favourite, and nothing has changed my mind since. But there we go, that is the end of my quick little top 5 favourite Crash 4 levels. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know your favourites in the comments. But for now, take care and leave me alone.